Have you heard? And I remember I talked to Ken Shamrock about this recently. By the way, Ken Shamrock's original name was The Rock.
Really?
I don't know if you know that. Yeah, his original contract said The Rock.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Shamrock, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense now.
But then, you know, Dwayne Johnson came in and they sort of just shifted that name over to him, and he never had a problem with it.
Wow.
But John Cena says that WWE still owns his name.
Yeah.
So all of his movies, he has to kick back money to them. And Dwayne Johnson just recently, I think, bought his name back.
Really?
From the WWE after this many years.
They owned Maven, just the Maven. And that's why when I went and did HSN, I had to add the Huffman to it. Because they trademarked, Maven's my real name. They trademarked just the Maven.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, look, you take someone who's completely unknown and you put millions of dollars of promotion into it. And most times it doesn't work out, right? 99% of wrestlers, they don't go on to do movies.
But for the John
like
Cenas.
For the Cenas, yeah, it sucks. For the Rocks, it sucks.
Yeah.
But for the 99% of the other people.
You want to recoup that investment.
You want to recoup the investment.
Absolutely.
You know, every so often you hit the lottery. Yeah. But the 99 other times, you get nothing.
It's impossible for me to look, and people often think that I'm going to have a negative view of the WWE, events, of wrestling. No, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. You and I would have never met. All the people that watch my YouTube channel every week, that wouldn't have never happened if I would have stayed on the school teaching route.
Right.
It just would have not.
Yeah, maybe the school teacher would not be on Vlad TV. I can guarantee you this. Unless you did some really wild stuff. For
the shit I wouldn't want to be on Vlad TV for.
It'd be just getting out of prison, for God knows what. No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. And that's why I never try to do the pylon, and I always try to bring a level of balance.
That said, it took a while, and it took age, and it took a little good bit of growing up to get to that point. And still to this day, I can't watch wrestling.
Yeah, you say you don't watch it anymore at all. You said it's like seeing an ex-girlfriend move on with a new guy.
Going to dinner with her new boyfriend every week.
Yeah, and they're happy and in love.
You want to join us? Nah, I'm good. I'm all right.
Well, you criticized John Cena's ring work.
Yeah.
You said he's awful.
He's just, there's been more athletic people.
He's got the look, though.
No,
he's ripped to shreds.
No, physically?
Yeah.
Man was built like a Greek god.
Right.
He he jogged funny. He threw punches funny. That said, there was never anybody better at marketing themselves. That sumbitch brought the jean short industry back in.
I wear jean shorts.
Me
and John are competing for bringing back jean shorts.
And the wristband industry, anything they slapped his likeness on, every kid in that arena wanted it. Man was a genius with that. He took a gimmick that if you would have told me in the early 2000s this is going to work, I would have laughed in your face. A white boy rapper that wears baggy stuff, no chance.
No, I feel you.
And like I love what John's been able to do. I've loved the success because he's truly one of the nicest guys on earth. And the fact that he's been able to do what he's done and meant what he has to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Listen, if the worst thing I can say about someone is he runs like he has two left feet, runs like he's in mud. I mean, that's. I'll trade bank accounts with him.
I know, right? Me too. You know what's funny also is Tony Yayo from G Unit is a regular guest on my show. The whole hand waving thing that John does.
Oh yeah,
he got it from Tony Yayo.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and he's even said it publicly.
Really?
Yeah, that came from Tony. And Tony, the way Tony came up with it was.
Would one of those early 2000 videos show him doing it?
Yeah, exactly. Because I guess at the time, Tony was worried about getting arrested. I guess he had a warrant out. So when he would do videos, he'd be like kind of trying to cover up his face a little bit so the authorities wouldn't find him. So that just became a thing.
Well, that's actually ingenious.
Yeah, and John borrowed it from him and made it popular.
Wow.
But he said that he got it from Tony Yayo.
Really?
Yeah.
And now I was watching college football last week and somebody scored a touchdown, and what do? They go on the camera?
Yeah, exactly. Now, I never realized this, but the WWE doesn't offer health insurance?
No.
That's insane.
Nuts.
Vlad TV offers health insurance. All my employees, all 12 of them, all have full health insurance and dental.
Well, where can I put my application in?
Man, anytime. We would love to have you here.
Now that said, anytime I got injured in the ring, which was, they paid for several surgeries. Anytime that happened, they would send me and I would go to an orthopedist, and I never got a bill. So they took care of 100% of every injury that I had in the ring. But, I mean, I stopped doing stuff that would have got me injured out of the ring. I know that much. I wasn't going to wreck my motorcycle and then have, just questionable whether I was going to have to pay it or if the WWE was going to have to pay it. At the time, I didn't even have health insurance. It was crazy.
There were times in my life I didn't have health insurance, but in retrospect, those could have been really horrible times. Like I could have really messed myself up and without insurance. And then we're talking about at our age, before Obamacare, you got pre-existing conditions. I was always worried that I might catch cancer or become HIV positive or something. And then you go in and they're like, well, we can't, you got this before the health insurance, so we can't, help you here. Like these are things in the back of your mind.
Yeah. My mom got cancer when she was 48. She got cancer insurance like a year and a half prior to that. And had she not have got that, I don't even want to know financially.
Yeah, man,
where
it's
she would
ugly.
have been.
It's ugly.